Hi guys, this video is not the next part of me making that large bore steady rest, although we are still on with it. I haven't done any more because I've been sort of preoccupied this week a little bit, and I'm sure this probably will resemble some of you guys in that you've got a small workshop or a large workshop. Mine's small to medium, I guess. Small. It's bigger than a shed, but not much bigger. It's part of my long garage that I partitioned off and I've talked about before. The main thing is electric prices have gone through the roof, and I've got a smart meter and I can see how much I'm using. The other day I'd been in here, I went back in and yeah, I'd run my milling machine a bit, I'd run the lathe a bit, and the cost were nearly £8 in electric, and I thought, this is ridiculous, I've got to do something. And I noticed John at John's workshop and lots of other guys have got the diesel heaters, the camper van type diesel heater. I think John's, from what I've seen, I just glanced at once when he moved his camera, I think it's the one in the big red box, the standalone unit with the fuel tank. I looked at those, but I thought, my workshop is only small, I haven't really got room in here for one. So my thoughts were, I couldn't really put it outside because I've got a passageway outside of my garage which is only very narrow, and if I ever own a car out up and down I'm probably going to bray into it. So I'm going to put it next door, and I'll show you in a minute where I'm going to put it and how and why. So the long lethargic tail, I ordered one from eBay. It was £95 something it was for the separate unit, and it come with a 10-litre fuel tank and all the bits. And I ordered it, and 3 days later I got a message from the seller to say, I'm sorry, this item is out of stock. Now, when I ordered it, it went in stock, and I ordered it and it took me money, my PayPal, bless him, he paid me straight back, so I got my money back and I ordered another one. This one was 140 quid. Seller with tons of feedback, blah blah blah. And I thought, Leicestershire, there were Dunstable and Leicester, I think. And I thought, I'm sure that other guy weren't the same place, but it were a different seller. So I ordered it, I paid for it. Now, being getting desperate, obviously I paid a lot more for it, but I thought, oh, maybe it's a different quality, I don't know. So I ordered it, and 3 days later, guess what? Yep, you got it. Out of stock. The warehouse is out of stock. I'm thinking, why are these guys selling stuff that they ain't got? Which I'll come to in a minute. So with that, I thought, sod eBay. I'm not going to do it through eBay. I'm going to go to Amazon. So I found this seller in Amazon, 3 in stock, 20 sold in the last so many days, £189 summer if you wanted express delivery. I thought, I'm getting desperate, I really wanted to get this up and running before Christmas. So I ordered it and I paid for it. Again, the second buyer did sell me give me my money back. Top and bottom of it, I ordered it, and guess what? You got it again. I think it went 2 days, this item is out of stock. So I went onto one of them chats on Amazon Assistant it's called. Now whether it's a robot or whether it's a person, I don't know, but this person had a name, it was a girl's name, funny name, not English. And I thought, oh, here we go. So starts typing and explained that, you know, I'm getting fed up with this. This is a 3rd heater I've ordered, and so far I've got nothing. Each time saying they're out of stock. Please wait, I will check for you. So I waited and I waited, and I went back on eBay then and minimised screen so I could see her screen and mine. And eventually she answered and put, yes, this item, you will be notified when this item is due to be dispatched to you. So I sent quite a long one back. It wasn't a nasty one, and I just put, I'm sorry, but I ordered this 7 days ago and they haven't even dispatched it yet because there's a tracking with it. This is coming from another country and this is not acceptable. I'm sorry that it hasn't even been sent. Not that I'm looking for a delivery date when I'm getting it. They haven't even sent it. Please wait, I will look into this. So again, with 2 or 3 of those, eventually come back, said the warehouse is out of stock. I thought, well, they've done it on me again. So I put another one back. Can I please have a refund? This is not right that you are selling items that you do not have. Please wait, I'll look into this. A few minutes later, excuse me, she comes back and put, we have refunded your money, you should see it in your bank within the next 5 days. Well, through the night, my phone pipped, and sure enough, I got my money back. So I thought, where am I going with this? I want a diesel heater. There ain't any. There's none. Nobody's got any. They're all selling them. Dozens and dozens of them selling them. So I found this guy on eBay. It was 180 something pound, and I mailed him. This was 1:30 in the morning. Can you please tell me and confirm that you've got this in stock before I buy it, as I have had blah blah blah. He come back to me within a couple of minutes, and I thought, oh well, he's up late at night, and he put, the item is in stock, but you would not get it till the 4th of January to the 8th of January. And it wasn't a Vivo, can't remember the make. So he put, but I can get you a H-calorie one, and they're very good, renowned manufacturer, good make, very reliable, and I can get you one of those. It'd be cheaper, and you can have it in 2 days. I thought, right, I put it back, I'll order it now. I ordered it with a pinch of salt, of course, and thinking, yeah, this is going to be New Year no matter what. Nobody delivers that quick. Sure enough, today, 2 days later, 2 days, it's here. And what a lovely thing. I know I did an unboxing with that Hemingway's kit, but I am gonna, it's open, I've had it open, and I'm not doing an unboxing, I'm just gonna show you it, and how good a quality I think it is, and then I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna put it. This is only like a part one, just an introduction, because I'm sure there's a load of guys gonna wanna know about these, because they're gonna fit them. You're gonna have to do, aren't you, with electric? It's going up again in January, I believe. So I'll open it up and bring it across. Let's move things out of the way. Right. If you can see this, that's the unit. It says H-calorie diesel air car parking heater. And a real tough box. So that's the container, fuel container. That's 10 litres. Is that, and you can mount it like that or like that. In my case it's going to be like that, and I'll show you in a minute, but it's going to go in the doorway so I can fill it up easy. Steel plate. I'm going to move camera back, excuse me a second. Yeah, nice steel plate for mounting. I'm probably going to make 2 more steel plates for exhaust to go outside, because my garage is an insulated wall, polystyrene. One thing that has taken me aback, a lot of them have said, oh, you know, the manual's in Chinese here and there's not much to it. This thing's fantastic. This manual is in all those languages. English, Dutch, French, Italian, Spanish, Russian, Czech, Polish. And a proper nice book with all descriptions in, telling you how to set it all up, all temperatures, and there's like 15 pages. It's even got a thing with fault codes, showing you all your fault codes. It's really, right, that's impressed me as that, because most of them is a bit of paper, and this is not, it's lovely. So yeah, that is, right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So, oil pump, diesel pump, that I'm going to mount on my wall, and it comes with a remote. I just hope that ain't paired to the same as my garage on my gates. So I've got 2 electric things on there. So So that's the unit, like artificial carbon fibre, out, in, wiring plug, and instructions on what to do and what not to do on it. I thought nice touches, some nice touches there. And then a box with all the bits in, which has got T-piece, pipes, you know, the usual. No point in showing you that. A lot of people say this is no good, and that's what it's come with, green, it's soft, but unfortunately that's all I'm going to have to use for now, because I can't really get any before Christmas. Whether I'll get this fitted now or not, I don't know. So the ones I've seen are pretty noisy, and another reason I didn't want it in here, because some people will be talking to you and they've got one of them on, and now you can hear pulsing at pump, and apparently it comes right through the system, and the burner bellowing its head off. So I thought, I don't want it in here, so it's going next door in the garage. I'm going to unclip this camera a minute, and I'm going to... That's a vent there, right low down, that I've done, and that's to the left of my milling machine to blow the warm air across the floor. The other one, a few steps, because I've been drilling and all sorts. The other one is there. So that's like just above my stomach height, and then I've drilled a hole up there, and that's going to be my return air, because as any of you'll know, I've ordered some little thermometers that I'm going to put one low down, one high up, but you know, people say you can get 8 and 9 degrees difference of temperature between the floor and the ceiling, and there's no point when you know, if we go up. Last night I had that heater on there, which is just a cheap Tesco one. I didn't have this big one on because it's that noisy, I can't hear myself think. And I got up them steps to drill that hole, and I noticed straight away how hot it was up there and how cold it is. I mean, sometimes I'm quite comfortable temperature wise, and then my legs are cold, bottoms of my legs are freezing, and my feet. So yeah, it's cold at bottom and it's hot up there, so I thought, what best idea to actually do return air instead of pulling cold air. So it's going there. So in my garage I've got shelves. I've cleared this shelf, that's all stuff I'm using at the moment. I've bought a 15 amp power supply, that's going to go on wall somewhere there. The heater unit's going to go sort of here. And that's one of the vents, that's going to be warm. I'm putting a T-piece in, I've got 2 different types so that I can put air through into there, like that. And then I've got to drill through shelves and come right up and over, and there's no point in showing you because it's pitch black in here, lights are off. So I've got 2 warm air outlets, and to balance them I'll have to just put something over to balance them, because that's going to get all air otherwise. And then my return air is coming from up there, so I've got to clear all them paint tins out and run a pipe down and into here, and then through wall, which is steel, then 4-inch of polystyrene, then steel again. As you know, they were made from fridge panels. So there's that. I'll come back when I've got it partly installed, just to show you. Right, I'm back. That's about it really. I'll do not a walkthrough, and I'm not going to show it in great detail, but you've seen heater. So far I haven't run it, but there's a lot of things I like about it. I mean, on the side of it, there's the model number. There's a D1 and there's a D2. Now, I know that my Everspatcher were a D3. According to this instruction, it's 5 kilowatt, and there's a lot of contention about that are the 5 kilowatt. I think some people have like done tests and said no, they're more like 4.5 kilowatt, but we'll see. We'll just see what it performs like. The next thing I want to say, guys, is it's the day before Christmas Eve right now, and just to say I hope you all have a lovely Christmas and that Santa don't get stuck in your chimney, brings you some nice presents and maybe some stuff for your workshop. Who knows, eh? Who knows? So have a great Christmas, guys, and a happy New Year. I probably will get another video done before the New Year because I want to get this thing installed and up and running. As I say, it's costing a fortune. I'll tell you, temperature in here right now is 9.8 degrees right now in here, and that's at eye level. That's one of them electronic things I've got. How accurate it is, I don't know, but it can't be more than a degree, can it? So I like to get it up to between 17 and 19 in here, and if I'm working, if I'm sat idle, probably 20. So yeah, anybody that's wanting one, just be careful. Just be very, very careful. Thanks, guys. See you later.